Hey Sagittarius, welcome in to your reading. I don't do them often. They're far and few in between. Those of you who follow me, my channel, Elpis Enlightenment, are typically the Aries, Taurus, and now Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo. Those are the ones I do weekly. The other ones are just one-offs. However, if I do see one sign starting to spike, then I'm going to start doing your readings more consistent and weekly. It's just I don't have enough of time, and your cohort hasn't really shown me any interest, or maybe it's just the algorithm with YouTube. Otherwise, I would be more than happy to do everybody every week. Universe, angel, spirit guides, please tell me what's going on with Sagittarius for the second week of April going into the third week. Please leave me your comments down below, because the more you do, the more I connect with you guys also. And also, if you want to see more weekly videos, the comments down below for some odd reason help the algorithm get picked up in YouTube, strangely enough. But yes, liking and sharing also helps. And hitting that notification bell for when I do bring up a new Saggy reading. Now you have the King of Cups, which is sideways, which is telling me, and check this out, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You guys are challenged by finding this person to be emotionally, I don't know, challenging, in the sense that you don't know if they're available, not available. Do they want something? Do they not want something? This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but at the back of the deck, you're dealing with somebody here who's stable, emotionally and financially. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Can I have one more for this situation for Sagittarius, please? You're leveling up in a relationship, guys. At least that's what it looks like to me. I don't know if some of you are buying a home, moving to a new home, or you are just trying to level up with a relationship. Like boyfriend, girlfriend, getting engaged, getting married, whatever that is for you, from being a lover, now a boyfriend, girlfriend. But the challenge is something on an emotional level. Oh my God, a King of Swords. It's like all these people are coming in at you all at once, seeking stability with you. I don't know how you're the one feeling, because you're looking at it. You're looking at your structure. You're looking at the stability, but maybe you're challenged to see the feelings and emotions behind it. Let's see. Let's continue. What's coming towards Sagittarius, please? And all of these I'm going to clarify anyway, so then that's what gives me the detailed information. Page of Swords. Someone's sitting here just staring at you, stalking you, checking you out, trying to get more information on you. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, it does have something to do with emotions. As where what I'm seeing here, it's somebody who's like very stoic, smart, intelligent, analytical, fair, balanced, honest, but doesn't exactly tell you their feelings. So they're just sitting there, checking you out, stalking you. I'm not even sure how you know how they feel about you. Can I have one more, please? Maybe it's you stalking them. Ugh, but you're definitely feeling all kinds of stuck. You do feel challenged, and you do feel stuck, and you don't know how to kind of move forward. And so maybe you are the one that's actually checking out somebody for more information. Knight of Cups. This is coming soon. Someone's going to be asking you out, or you could be asking someone out to talk on your feelings, on your emotions. What don't they see coming? You're going to take a risk of some kind. You're going to take a leap of faith of some kind. Let me see what else is going on. The High Priestess. Holy shit. 3 major arcanas, Temperance. That's your card. Five of Swords. Okay, so this is what you guys are doing. You guys are going to... how can I best explain this to you? You're going to take a leap of faith, and you're going to take a risk onto yourself. Meaning you're going to extricate yourself from a certain situation, a person, a relationship, a job, whatever that is for you. And you're going to recalibrate your personal life. You're looking for your path. You're looking for your true north. And you're understanding this. So the best way to do that is by being patient with yourself and you're trying to find your center, your gravity. And because you know your inner compass is going haywire and you want it to point you in the right direction towards your true north. And High Priestess, you're going to be like very low key about this too. You're not going to speak much about it. You're not going to talk much about it. You're just going to like take yourself away from, from talking or engaging with this person or this situation. Aries, Pisces, you. Five of Swords. I'm pretty sure it's you guys, because right now you have a bunch of things going on in your mind, and it's like you're challenging yourself mentally. It's almost as if it's like a bittersweet situation for you, but you know that you have to sacrifice something because you can no longer carry all these burdens. This is why you're trying to recenter yourself. This is why you're not going to talk much and you're just going to go out on your own. Interesting. What the hell are you doing? Advice. I used to do Scorpio every Sunday and you took their slot. I just wasn't seeing any motivation in that department. Everybody else, I'm seeing it pick up steam. But for the Scorpio cohort, I don't know. Maybe it's YouTube. Who knows? But let's see what else is going on with you. Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Hierophant in reverse. All right. So whatever decision that it is that you're trying to make, because you're obviously very torn over it, Two of Swords. Spirit's like, obviously you have to make a decision here. But the thing that you want to do is very unorthodox, very not typical, not very normal, not very traditional. And Spirit's like saying that's okay, because you're going to get some new opportunity here. I don't know if it's a new job or a new relationship or a new situation. Whatever it is, it's solid gold. So Spirit's like, go towards it. You need to make a definitive decision. No, it's not going to be traditional. Yes, it's going to be very unorthodox. This could also talk about getting out of a marriage or a commitment of some kind. Commitment being with your family or your job or whatever, your partnership at work. Now, Six of Swords is talking about leaving all this mental strife behind you and just moving on, moving forward. Just move slowly, move cautiously, move in an untraditional, unorthodox manner, but you need to decide because you do have some new offer that is coming in towards you. Now, let's see what the outcome is for the week. Aquarius energy, the Star. You're remaining positive and hopeful. You're dealing, the Queen of Swords is making me feel like you guys are being very analytical. You're analyzing all of this and you're like, all right, what's the best decision for me to move forward? It's like you're scared, but you're not scared to move forward because it's like this choice that you make, you know, it's like pretty big. Obviously you feel stuck, but you're also trying to take a risk for yourself. And Spirit's like, well, you do have to make a choice. Just do it untraditional. Go for this new offer. Leave something behind. It is saying to upgrade your life, and however that means for you. But something here is missing emotionally. But at the end of the week, you're trying to remain positive and hopeful. This is the recap I'm seeing. Let me have one more for outcome for the week. Page of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Someone is going to text you or message you. Small energy. It's not going to seem like much at first, but it's like a tiny little ripple, but behind that tiny little ripple are big, massive waves. So even though the message comes in small, energy-wise, whether it's a text message or it's just somebody that is just like you don't think is important to you, where the message is coming from, it is. It's being backed by the universe. It is something that is lucky. It is something that is blessed. And it is a one-time opportunity for you, Sagittarius, because the opportunity is in your advice position. For me, these are your blessings, the advice that the universe is giving you. All right? So let's go ahead and start clarifying all of these cards. Please leave me your comments down below. Let me know if this is making sense. Four of Wands, King of Cups. The Sun and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. Something has hit like a brick wall for you. Something has stagnated, bored you. Something like you feel like you underwhelmed, under-challenged, or you're just like meh with everything and this person and your situation. But what's interesting is it feels like something energetically is moving out of the way for you to progress, to make you happier. It's interesting because the Sun is here, and the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So whatever this thing is that, I don't know, like why I'm hearing in my head, hear no evil, see no evil, I don't care, whatever. Why are you showing me the Page of Pentacles in reverse? It's like being blind to something. Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand what's going on now. Something that you thought was dead or has stagnated or that had bored you or that you thought wasn't growing anymore. Now all of a sudden there's some kind of communication. There's some sort of activity. There's some sort of action going back and forth. This person is asking you out to talk on an emotional level, or they're asking you or offering you something. And that's what's making you happy. After you thought it was like something that wasn't really going anywhere. But here you are feeling stuck again. Let me see what the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords is. The Magician. You're trying to figure something out here with the Page of Swords and the Magician. You're trying to manifest something into your life because you do feel stuck and you're trying to solve it. And you're going to get there. You are going to do this. You're just trying to figure it out right now with this Page of Swords. Look at you again with the Temperance. You're being patient. You are being methodical. You're trying to just be like, all right, let me like find my center, let me zen out, let me just come back to like reality and figure this shit out so I can manifest this thing that it is that I want, or who you want. What is the Fool or the High Priestess? Not or, all. What's the Fool, the High Priestess, and Temperance? There's some major epiphany coming your way, Sagittarius, like something huge, something that's gonna like, I don't want to say rock your boat, but more like a light bulb goes off. Like you have this epiphany, you have this moment where you're like, why didn't I see something like this before? Let's see. Because you are going to do something, and I think you are going to implement some kind of action, and I think you're going to wait and see what those results are. Four of Swords in reverse. You're not healing whatever the actual problem is with you. Interesting, because I put something up in my Instagram stories yesterday or today. I can't even remember. Elpis Enlightenment, follow me on Instagram. But in the stories, this is like one of those things that I was talking about. Like the number one thing that we do that is a complete disaster unto ourselves is we overthink, overanalyze something, or we think something that actually isn't really there. We think the worst of things. Let me just grab this card. Anything else? Yeah. The Two of Wands in reverse. You're struggling. You're kind of struggling as to making a decision. Which way to go? Do this or do that? Be with this person or be that person? Take this job or that job? Do I want to be with this person or not? Whatever it is, it's two paths for you. And you're utterly confused. And this is what's not healing you and what's holding you back. But you're going to like come to this point where you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. I'm just going to take a leap of faith and just fucking be by myself. And not talk to anybody. I need to find my center. I need to figure my things out. I need no noise. And that's kind of like what it's feeling. But I'm feeling for you, it's like your whole world has stagnated. And You've come to this point, you've come to this place where you're sitting here and you're saying, something's got to give, something's got to change. I need to, first of all, defend myself. Secondly, you might need to like resist something or someone. Could be an Aries person. They're back here as the Emperor. Doesn't have to be an Aries. Could be just somebody that has power, has pull. But you're struggling for making this decision. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse, though? Why are they not healing, Spirit? I'm nosy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody like you. It can be a third-party situation. Maybe you're having an affair. Maybe it's just light and fluffy and you want it to be more, Saggy. This person is coming back to vindicate you, validate you. But are you on a fucking vicious merry-go-round cycle? I don't know. I see you doing it anyway. I see you taking a leap of faith onto yourself. Leaving it all behind so you can fix and find yourself again. All right, let's see what the advice is, because it is saying something here about doing something untraditional. Two of Swords, but you're torn, but you need to make a choice. There's some new opportunity. Take it. It's golden. And the Six of Swords, it's going to lead you in a different direction. The past is the past with the Six of Swords. It's time to adios that shit. Whatever you're holding on to, or whoever you're holding on to, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just like Frozen. You are trapped and you are stuck right here like this person. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are no swords in front of her body. She can easily take the blindfold off and get herself out of these binds, because there's nobody there truly trapping her other than herself and her thoughts. I say her because it's a female in the card. But whether you're male or female, this is you. And this is about letting something go. All right, guys. And it's saying to go towards the traditional thing and this new opportunity. Maybe it's something utterly different, something that you normally would not do, obviously with the Hierophant in reverse. Whether it's a career path or a relationship or a type of person. They're not your type. It's not your thing. It's not normal for you. It's untraditional for you, but it's golden. You're meant to go in a different direction. This is why you have Temperance multiple times. You're going right now through something what I like to call course correction in your life. And you're teeter-tottering between the both. Fuck it. Do the new thing. You're going to do it anyway. You're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to take a risk anyway and do it. Let's continue. Here it is. Here's the offer. Here's the opportunity. This communication. It seems to be fun. Seems to make you happy. But you feel trapped and stuck by something else. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. Holy shit. You best motherfucking believe, and I know I shouldn't be F-bombing, but I'm so excited for you. You best believe, Sagittarius, like your fucking planet, Jupiter, you are lucky and you are blessed. It might not seem or feel that way to you now or today, but it's so true. It's rare that I ever get two Wheel of Fortune cards from two different decks with the spirit backing my message to you and doubling down. This is a gift from God. This is a special opportunity with three fates working on your behalf. You're not going to understand it today, but 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, you're going to see what a blessing this is. Because you are already positive and hopeful. Keep rolling with that. All right, keep rolling with that. Maybe it's small for you, whatever this is. But in the end, like I said earlier, it's going to cause a huge ripple effect later. Course correction. This is sick. I love your reading. If this is love related, guys, let me see what the universe is trying to say here about you in this relationship or person. I feel like this could go either way, love or career. All right, one more shuffle. I like to use oracle cards because oracle cards make me feel like these are your spirit guides looking down on you. They're directly messaging you and they're telling you what's what it is. Look at this. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. This person could be the one. Could also be the dream job that doesn't seem like a dream job right now. Attraction. When you're doing your own fucking thing, and when you don't care, when you don't give a shit, trust me, you start magnetizing like nobody's business. I'm like, oh shit, look at Sagittarius. Well, I want a little bit of that energy over there. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Because everyone wants a piece of that. When you seem happy, when you don't seem to care, everybody's naturally attracted to that. At the bottom of the deck, which is coming down the pike, is new love. Guys, this looks amazing to me. I'm not really seeing anything negative other than your mental state feeling stuck. Like, you're there. You're about to, like, take the plunge and go for it. You know what's funny? I'm going to tell you in a second, and this isn't something I would normally do for anybody, but I'm going to show the rest of the collective. But let me read you this advice card. Today is my Palm Sunday. So I went to church this morning, and I like my religion. I just happen to like it because it's one of those religions that's very closely tied to spirituality. It's very progressive, open-minded, and very pro-spirituality, like I said. Yes, it's got its own cultures and this and that, but the sermons sometimes are very motivational and inspirational. And it's interesting because I was like, wow, this thing that this priest said to us today, I was like, somebody out there really needs to hear this. And I'm going to tell it to you guys after I read this piece of advice for you. Because this is probably tying back to your reading. Rigid. Oh my God. For sure. For sure, for sure. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside of you because maybe you're emotionally challenged, or you're the one that's struggling to open up, or you're the one that has the boundaries? Now's the time to become more flexible and drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up against you. Don't take it personally. If they won't let you in, this is their way of coping, and it has little to do with who you are and the actions that you've taken. Now, that's rigid. Let's read fragmented, because you're having some symbolic advice here. Meaning like you're trying to piece things together and put yourself together to move forward, make sense of things. Sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts, all of them separate and difficult to bring together. Family, friends, work, study. Activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you're always whole. Even as things feel separated and fragmented, that's only an illusion. Choosing the simple reminds you that all the moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that actually brings you clarity. Be here, now, and I, your spirit guide, love you and see you as a beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem to you right now. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. All right, guys, I'm going to share this with you. This priest comes up there and he tells us, you know, when you go to a wedding and you get this like party favor at the end of the day or whatever. He's like, well, today, this is what we're going to do for you guys. We're going to give you a party favor. And he's like, but in this party favor, he goes, I want you to understand that this is symbolic to your whole life. And I'm going to open it for you guys now, which I have it. Oh, it smells so good. But when he was talking about this, I was so moved. I was so touched. And I was like, oh my God, somebody out there needs to hear it. And I didn't do your video yet. So somebody asked me today, please do a Sagittarius reading. And so, I don't know. I feel like maybe this was meant for you guys. So, let me read to you exactly what this priest had said. The black ribbon is a symbol of a period of mourning, whether this is an old job, a person, a relationship, the old part of you. Thorn. There's an actual thorn in here. This is the crown of the thorn from Jesus Christ. That life, it represents how life can be sometimes. Thorny and painful. But you know what? From the thorn of this comes something beautiful. Mirth, the anointment of the Lord's body. This cotton swab right here. The anointment of the Lord's body, meaning the things like the essence of you, your soul, your being, what the Lord had sacrificed for you to bring into this earth, your greatest good for humanity, why you're here on earth, why you're exploring. These are the things that this is talking about as part of your whole being. There's a nail in here. This is to remind you, this nail, like Jesus Christ, how he suffered, the nail on the cross, this is to remind you also of the suffering that you've been through, the sufferings that you've endured, the sufferings and the sacrifice you've given for others, whether it's children, family, relationships, what you shed to have this to you. Then the cross is the actual crucifixion, your beliefs, what you've martyred for your life and for others. The bay leaf is victory over death. Okay? And the white cloth is the burial shroud. The old you going into the new you. So he goes on to tell us, you don't focus on the hard stuff, the negative stuff, which was the nail, the thorn, even this, a vial of vinegar, how life could be bitter. But he's saying sometimes you take things with a grain of salt. He goes, and you remind yourself, and you shroud yourself, and you close this all up. You mourn this period. You say goodbye to this. And you remember what you sacrificed it for, how you changed, how you evolved. So you could be a better version of you, to give back to the greater good of humanity, not just for yourself, but the things that you do. Meaning that when you move on in life, you don't know whose path you're going to cross and the things that you're going to say. And then when you imbibe or you tell people of your history to someone else, you motivate God knows how many other people and what they could do and make a change in the world. So this is the interesting thing about this whole entire sermon that he was telling us. And I feel like this is you, because the universe is blessing you right now. They're giving you some major opportunity to evolve, to change, to mourn the old you, to go to the new you. And this is why you kept having temperance. You just got to stop thinking that you're so broken when you're not. All right, I hope this helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, I truly enjoyed it, but you let me know down below, guys. And thank you for stopping by.